We have a choice with the Suffolk Pension Fund. Either we leave it in carbon and watch while the bubble bursts, or we move it into clean, green local projects. 2 weeks ago, the Environment Agency Pension Fund became the first to switch out of fossil fuel and into something with a future. Over the next 5 years, it will cut coal by 90% and oil and gas by half. But perhaps most importantly, it said it would put 15% of the fund into projects that would help reduce rather than accelerate climate change. Now, Dawn Turner is the manager of the fund, and she said she considered it a pension fund manager's duty to steer investments into the transition towards a low-carbon economy. And she actually said not to do so would be breaching her legal duty to her members to meet their best interests. Breaching her legal duty. So where do we put the money that Suffolk currently has in fossil fuels? I'll list some examples that have already been done by existing pension funds, local authority pension funds. 2 years ago, Lancashire County Council Pension Fund put £12 million into Westmill Community Solar. Its manager is as happy as these people who also invested, because it returns 11% a year. The manager said the returns were better than traditional carbon investments, and he urged other pension funds to follow suit. And indeed, Strathclyde Pension Fund, one of the largest local authority funds in the country, has also allocated £10 million for community renewable projects, which it said were for the benefit of local jobs and local infrastructure. There are also big renewable projects right here in Suffolk. Scottish Power is looking for co-investors for its wind farm off Lowestoft and Yarmouth, which will provide much needed jobs for those two port towns. And what better investor than Suffolk County Council's pension fund? And why stop short of power generation? Why not power supply too? A public power company for Suffolk. Bristol and Nottingham are pushing ahead with plans for their own. And they'd probably welcome co-investors such as local authority pension funds, like Suffolk. There is a desperate need in this county for affordable houses. Islington, Manchester and Greater London have all allocated pension money to building homes for their citizens. But the best way to make them affordable for their tenants and environmentally sustainable is to make them so well insulated that they don't need central heating, what we call passive houses. Energy bills for passive houses are 1/10 of the average. And in Norwich, this picture here shows the scheme that's just been approved for 112 homes, passive houses. It's the largest scheme of passive house council houses so far in the country. Now, this is our pension fund. Members of the pension committee are elected councillors answerable to us. They have a duty to the beneficiaries of the fund, but also to us as council taxpayers and voters, because we all top up the fund through the council tax. And The thing I always think is that politicians lead from behind, and the people they're behind is us, you and me. So we can lead the way here, particularly as council pension funds. Yes, they need to invest for the future of their members, but they should also be investing for the future of their citizens. That future needs to be green.